Well, it's still Nordica's 21st anniversary celebration. And you cannot count 21 years and not have testimonials. Before we went on the short break, we spoke with Julian, the very first baby of Nordica. And joining us in the studio again is Mr. Kasina Igbe, who is the chairperson of Fertility Awareness Advocate Initiative. I welcome you to the program. You're here with your spouse. We welcome you. You have stories to tell. And I'm going to kickstart by asking you, how did you overcome your infertility journey?
Yeah, thank you for having us. It's a long journey, 15 years in waiting, and it's not easy. A lot of challenges, a lot of backlash from friends, from families.
Especially.
So, but information is key. For you to get the right information and then to act upon it. So the moment we got the right information and where to go, and we visited Nordica, and as God would have it, the story changed from there. And nice to say we had our first child, which is 15 years plus now.
Congratulations.
8 years after, we had a set of twins again. So it's been, to express it is so that there is no words to quantify it. It's a thing of joy. And when we see in the Nordic slogan to say the complete families,
Yes.
that is
Very appropriate.
Very, very appropriate.
Yes.
That's the complete families, which is very, very true.
Very true.
The joy has no bound.
Yes.
Because before that time, before we had our first child, it wasn't easy. The road was rough. But the luck we have is that we are believers. So that gave us
Hope.
That gave us some respite. We know the God we serve that says, though it tarries, it will surely come to pass. We hold on to that word. And it tarried, but it finally came to pass.
Excellent.
And also, I want to use this opportunity, every time I say it, everywhere I go, to thank my lovely wife for being steadfast also. Both of us having the same vision, the same goal, believing God that it will surely come to pass. And we are grateful to God. It did come to pass. We are happy about it. And we are also very grateful to Nordica for being there to impact this positive change to our lives, to our family.
Interesting. I'm sure if one is to look at your story, there's more to tell, but I'm sure you're just making it brief. Doctor, I'm sure you have a question or two for Madame.
Yeah. Well, maybe not for Madame, because the question I want to ask is about FI. Where is the president? Can you tell us a little bit about FI? What is FI all about? Yeah, your wife can help. I know the two of you are a tag team.
Like in activities and projects or things that you're doing in FI, yeah.
Okay, I would like to start to say FI is the acronyms for Fertility Awareness Advocacy Initiative. it's a support group. That's what it is. It's just a support group to support families that are having this issue, this challenge of conceiving, having their own baby, to be able to educate the public to say, we have assisted reproductive option or treatment that they can take. And we do so through so many platforms. Like we are here now, this will go live. People should take advantage of it. We use other platforms like through the media, electronic media. We speak out. We've had some radio presentation. We've organized some fairs like that. So these are platforms with which we try to let the public know that don't just be there and suffer in silence, that there are options. Okay, maybe some years back, these things are not there. When you hear them, it's as if you must go overseas first before you get such treatments. But the treatments are in country now. So you see, so many people are there, they may not be aware. So FIRE is moving forward strongly to enlighten the public, the Nigerian public, to say, look, come, you that you're having issues outside there, in terms of conception, there are very medically approved options that you can actually take to assist you to get this thing done in the right way.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, well, it's still about FIRE. I want us to dream. And say, you know, when you dream, there is no limitation. That's the good thing about dreaming. What will your dream for FIRE be?
Yeah.
So let's say it's a world of no limitations.
Yeah, thank you. Like as I said, my dream or the goal I have is for us to get to the level that the populace, Nigerians, or people living within our society, they are no more ignorant about this alternative or assisted reproductive options that we have.
Yes.
Like as I said in my opening speech, knowledge is power. So many people are not aware. So we are going to do everything possible to push this narrative out there for people to become aware that you can, and you see, we always say it in our local dialect or in proverb to say, you look for black goats in the daytime.
That's a nice one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the earlier families that are having issues take up this alternative treatments, I think it's better for everybody. Because this thing have time limits too. The older you become, the success rate may be reduced. So when you are still young, in your early 20s, 30s, and you are married,
Yes.
and after 1 or 2 years you've not gotten it, take alternative options, and then you have your babies early, they grow with you, and I think that is the goal that I have, to be able to push this narrative outside as much as we can to enlighten the public.
And it's always nice when one is someone that has gone through it, when you gather people, they can relate.
Yes.
So it makes it easier, you know, and say, look, I'm a reference point. This is what has happened to me. And, you know, people get attune to it, you know, and say, well, it's never too late. It's never too late. Mrs. Igbe, what advice would you have for couples waiting?
Thank you very much. My advice for couples waiting is, one, at that critical time, they need to be close to each other. Then two, they have to remain focused. Then three, they should not give up until they get what they want. Keep fighting until you succeed.
And like Mr. Igbe said, you know, you have to continue to look for positive places to go, ask questions, get information, and that way, you know, the best is to come. I mean, there's no other way. You will either go yay or you go nay. So when you have information, and Doctor did say, or was you that said that, you know, information is power, knowledge is power. So I think it's such a privilege to have you come on the show.
And the word of marble.
And the word of marble is?
You look for black goats.
Yes, yes.
During the day.
Yes, 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 that's a nice one. So, well, thank you for coming to celebrate Nordica 21st anniversary. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you
so
for having us.
much.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.